Hey guys, we're gonna do Hamlin real quick, and then we're gonna go talk about.
You don't have to announce it.
Well, no, I want them to go to Patreon. And on Patreon, we're going to talk about a Sony patent that's pretty crazy. I can't wait to hear Jake's thoughts on it.
Oh, it's probably VR or something ridiculous.
And then there's also Alcor, which is a company that freezes your body and will awaken for a fee. Awaken you in a couple whatever years when you have a
cure. Is that the same company that froze Ted Williams and Walt Disney?
Maybe
because they're both frozen.
And then the Meg versus Kate. There was a quote between them that's pretty hilarious. Meghan Markle and Kate whatever.
Dude, we'll get into it. I hate all of them now.
Yep.
The royal family can go fuck themselves.
So that's what we're going to talk about on the Patreon.
They're not even real. They serve no purpose other than their bloodline.
We'll get to it. And then we also have the Muhammad Ali that we will be talking on the Patreon.
Sounds like we're doing the real show on Patreon. So people, if you're not on it,
sign up to Patreon. You can do $5.
It's $5 a month to hear me get half lit and curse.
Yep, and that's what's going to happen. All right, during a military campaign against Poland, Henry VI of the later Holy Roman Empire called a meeting in Erfurt at the St. Peter's Church to discuss a separate feud brewing in Germany. It was the morning of July 26, 1184, when over 60 noblemen met in a room and their combined weight caused the floor to give way. They fell through the second floor, through the first floor, and into a latrine cesspit below. Around 60 of them drowned in liquid excrement. Henry VI survived because he was in the only part of the room with a stone base. Did you guys know that?
I had zero idea.
Zero idea.
Yummy. All right.
Isn't that just the luck of kings?
And we are back.
I mean,
yeah.
I never knew Henry VI was of the Holy Roman Empire.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
But I guess that was a little early for the Anglos and all them people were still pretty much fighting it out over there.
Can you imagine what he saw?
How did they drown?
Dude, it's probably so slimy. You're like climbing. Everyone's climbing on top of each other.
Jump in a septic tank.
Plus, they fell down to
it was probably like doo-doo quicksand.
Oh, you probably couldn't even climb out. People were so slow to help.
It was like trying to climb out of fudge.
Probably wearing the dumbest clothes.
Oh my gosh.
Lots of gold ropes. Yeah. Lots of gold ropes around their waist.
Another thing is they said 60 guys, right, died. There's no way they possibly know that because what if they brought people? Like they wouldn't probably have been written down as like, guests.
They might have.
Did they keep a ledger of who was there?
That's what I'm saying. It might have been
like 1,000 years after the Bible was written.
How deep is that pit where maybe one or two people can't just stand on somebody? It's like, fuck that. I'm not standing in doo-doo.
It's at St. Peter's Church. It's a big place.
Maybe they didn't get along and they actually started fighting down there.
Well, they were probably climbing on top of each other.
But maybe they were enemies.
Oh yeah, like you drown in the shit.
Well, that's the thing. It was all because of two guys fighting in Germany, to where they're trying to get some kind of fellowship on seeing what they should do about that.
You think Henry VI
just fell through? I think he sabotaged
just
it.
looking down.
What if he was just settled?
What if he turned around?
Because the guy was there that day.
Yeah, they sawed through the floor a little bit.
Yeah,
and then he just had to kick one thing.
What if he turned around and dropped a heater into the pit?
Hey, there's the bathroom.
Get shit on! Get shit on!
So anyways, what's up, guys? Zero Idea is back. It is a new year, new zero. Not really. We have Jake Miller.
What's up?
My friend Brent.
Hi.
Myself, Miller, and our wonderful, lovable, awesome, smart man, good looking, really mature, definitely not gay, Wes, not Rice.
Wes, the better Wes.
Wes Wilkes, everybody.
Hey, welcome everybody to the
Yes.
show. Tonight's episode is brought to you by our patrons at patreon.com. Subscribe, follow us on Patreon to get extra content. We try to put up as much as possible on there.
You get an extra episode every month.
An extra episode every month.
Unedited.
There's some other perks on there.
Yep.
Exclusive invitations to parties and more.
That is very true.
It's like a real life NFT.
It is. So shout out to our current patrons. We got Brandon Kennedy.
Ooh.
Ruth Gebhardt.
Yeah.
James Palmer.
James.
Oh, he's back?
He's flying.
Drew Woodburn.
The dudes.
Ben Kiskell.
Benny Kisk.
Amanda Miller.
Amanda.
Matt Norvell.
Matt Norvell.
Love that guy.
Brian Whittington.
Brian
Sexy stash.
Whittington.
The lesser than Wes Rice. Hey, our newest patron,
Yes.
Lindsay Holmes.
Lindsay Holmes.
What up? Yeah.
Give it up. Clap it up.
Joe
Shaking the
Lockman.
table. Joey Lockman, the mayor.
The mayor of
Jackson
California.
Miller.
Jackson's still there.
Jackson.
Adam Holmes.
Adam the
And
Holmes.
last but not least, The vagina Brent came out
Oh,
of.
come on, man. You really gotta do all that.
Yeah.
God damn it. That's so
Lord
weird.
B. It's great to have you guys.
So
We love
stupid.
you all. And we're actually, tonight's Patreon is going to be a doozy. We got a nice little, I don't want to say it. Muhammad Ali.
It's going to be a nice racial episode
Yeah.
where Brent will not be uncomfortable. It's going to be fun.
It's going to be great.
I've seen the video. He's spitting fucking facts.
So holiday recap. What did you guys do? What were any big events? Anything funny? Anything cool?
How was
emotional?
Florida for New Year's?
I did go to Florida for New Year's.
Yeah, how was
Georgia and then Georgia, South Carolina. I landed in Georgia.
you hit the old Florida-Georgia line.
I was there for quite a while.
How long was your
Dude, Southwest was a
Southwest? Tell me
mess.
about it.
Blows my mind that you won't drive to South Carolina.
Come on.
It blows
It's too
my
far.
mind.
It's too far.
It is not too
that
far,
dude.
I
Like, what,
Hour
is
to
it-
the airport.
Jake, you
2
don't
hours
understand.
waiting at the
Jake,
thing.
you understand.
Hour and a half flight. Hour from there to wherever you're going. You're daggone near.
No,
you're
no,
in South
no,
Carolina
no,
by
no,
then.
no, I'm not driving the whole
you're
time.
not wrong.
6
not driving
hours.
the whole
Come
time.
on, reach the Rocky Mount.
You
I'm
don't
not-
have to. I mean,
Jake, I
Put
did
on
it.
a podcast,
I did it
drink
for
a beer,
did it
drive
for
your
like
way down
12
there.
years. You got to remember that. I did it for like 12 years probably.
ain't that far.
It's
Would you
really
fly? You wouldn't fly to Myrtle Beach, would you?
I mean, they do have an international airport. Why wouldn't you?
Wait, look at him. Okay.
It's 6.5 hours.
But
It's not 6 days.
let me ask you this: why the hell would anybody want to go to Myrtle Beach these days? That place is a shit.
I love Myrtle Beach.
That's
golf though, right?
Yeah, North Myrtle Beach is silly.
Sorry.
North Myrtle Beach is still good.
Yeah.
And yes, the golf.
North Myrtle Beach.
I
is
haven't
just
been.
cool.
Do you know I still have a key to the hotel room that we stayed in?
They
Like
probably
2 years
charged
ago?
me like $175 for that.
Well, I know what room it was.
Sorry, Wes,
I was
here
gonna
you
go in the
You
off season and
You don't have
stay
to
for
turn in
free.
keys, right?
No, we used a travel agency. They gave us actual keys.
Okay. got
We
it.
used,
It's
Condo
still in the
World
door
or
of my
whatever.
car.
That's awesome.
Dude.
That fucking strip club. That is the funniest goddamn night of my life.
will
I
say-
swear to God.
I went to Fort Myer, and when I was flying in,
Yeah.
dude,
Fort
so
Myers is trash.
many boats like in
In
the,
the- yeah.
woods, like in.
They
from
had,
the
they
hurricane.
had a rough go.
Dude.
They had a rough
I'm
go.
so-
How do you
And
get
they're
that? How do you get the
dude,
boats
no
out
one
of there?
even, you
No,
don't.
you don't.
Right.
The earth will reclaim them.
Because it's like in the middle of water, and then it's like
I mean, you could try to take a big truck. I mean, it depends
they're
how
trying
big
to
the boat
sell
are.
them. Like I think they try to sell them for like a
Salvage, yeah.
super
And
low,
then
like
someone,
a
penny
somebody,
on
will,
the dollar.
somebody will
Yep.
figure it out. But
Yep.
dude, those places got wrecked and it's just off the radar. You know, nobody thinks about it anymore. Like, oh, it's Florida, they got money. But it's like, no, this is still people's lives, it's still everything.
It sucks.
It does suck.
But
We might have to
trust me when I say they're doing okay down there.
They are doing
Oh
okay.
my
I mean,
gosh.
some people are, but you know,
Dude, you know what these people? So I went to stay with Amanda's aunt and uncle, and they live in a amazing community.
they're all amazing
It's
down
literally
there.
a wall
This is-
around the
it's-
entire community. A
Well, you
wall.
got to keep the trash out.
Well, that's what I think.
When you get
too,
down there,
right?
you're like, why don't I live down here?
yep.
And
Exactly.
then when you get home, you're like, that's why.
well, so dude,
Florida sucks, dude. I'm sorry. I
It is
hate it.
No,
suck.
it does
I
not.
hate Florida.
It sucks in the summer probably. Right now, it's great.
Dude,
I don't really
summer's
like
not
the
that
heat.
bad.
Like it's like out of control heat.
Well, you come back up here.
Oh,
the summer.
Well, if you
some
got
people,
it like
some people
that,
could do that. So
yeah.
I actually played pickleball finally, because that's all they do down there apparently.
Well, it's a sport that was made for old people that people are like young people are trying
I
to take
know, like
over.
they have the national
it's
championship,
just
and it's like a
so annoying
22-year-old.
already. It's annoying.
No.
No. I think it's a great sport,
It's
but
actually
it's supposed
tough.
to be just for like fun, and people just ruin
Oh,
shit.
dude, there was this old man from Yugoslavia. I don't know, Czech Republic, somewhere.
I don't think that's a country anymore, but
yeah, I, don't
I think
know
it went
where
down to
it's-
like 93 or something.
Oh, okay, yeah, perfect. Maybe that's why it's here. No, this was his winter.
It might have
This
came
was
back.
his winter spot
Yeah,
in that
silly.
community. Comes there for a couple months every year.
Hey,
Dude,
He
'cause it
doesn't
gets so
deal in
cold,
drugs
he's
or
like,
guns
"Ah."
back home, probably.
he's probably not like an oil
Oh
baron or
my
anything.
god, his name was Lot.
He probably
And,
got
he
traded.
had
Probably got a lot of money.
Probably got traded for Brady Griner.
Yeah, is that him? Do you have a big mustache? Does he sell lots of guns?
Dude, he would hit the ball crazy spin, like the craziest.
They
serve.
have
I
wacky
don't
rules
know how I
about
was
that
hit-
too now.
I don't even know how I was hitting it back. What'd
I've
you
heard
say?
They have
it's a finesse game,
They
right?
have wacky rules about how hard you can hit the ball and shit, and like certain things.
Sometimes, but they were just sending it. Like the guys that are good, like if there's somebody new, you kind of like,
Yeah,
apparently supposed to-
Same with any sport. You take
And-
it easy on them.
and you try to work your way to the front, and then that's when that's called the kitchen, and then you try to just keep sending it back.
Hopefully, you can stand the heat.
Yeah,
I would like to
Yeah.
play. I would like to play it. It sounds fun.
You would love it.
It's a lot of finesse, right? Like it's a lot of
Oh,
like
yeah.
touch shots.
Perfect.
And,
Yep.
yeah.
Most tennis courts around here have pickleball.
Dude, I
nets
went by-
No, there's
on 'em.
only 8.
by Laurel Grove today, and it's packed with people playing pickleball.
They're playing on
What?
tennis court. They're
There's
playing
two
on
tennis. They're
court.
playing on tennis courts.
Yeah,
they
tennis
bring their
courts,
own nets
yeah.
and stuff and set them up or
They're-
something.
The
Packed.
if you make a right, or if you go towards like Captain Sam's, there's a park up.
7D.
7th District Park. Jesus Christ. They actually have pickleball nets there.
Yeah. Huh?
You just got to call, get the code for the fence, and go play.
Did someone like introduce you to this pickleball, or you saw him playing? Like, hey, can I join you
no,
guys?
Pablo, her uncle, plays with these guys every morning. They play early, and then sometimes they play late. I went and played with him late one time.
Life.
He showed me how to play and stuff.
Do they go play golf too, or no?
Yes.
He's not selling trucks.
The lat guy, he went. He told us in the most broken English ever, but he ran. He went swimming in the morning. He played some basketball. Went back to the house, did some laps on the swimming, and then came back. Then he came back and played pickleball with us. And then the next day he was going golfing.
Jake is like,
he's like, you can come too.
I'm happy that there are people out there doing it right. Bro. I really am.
Well, he was probably forcing women on OnlyFans like Andrew Tate.
He was an older guy.
I am defending Andrew Tate. I officially
he was like your dad's age.
him. Huh?
He was like your dad's age.
But anyways, he's just playing a character.
Tate, don't do that.
I do. I heard one interview.
I like some of the things he says.
When y'all made fun of Wes saying he looks like Andrew Tate and stuff, I didn't know what you're talking about. I never heard anything from him. I just listened to one podcast from him. You know that guy Zuby?
You know he's playing a bit though, right?
I think he believes what
I heard a 2-hour podcast with him, and
no, I understand like he does what he says or whatever, but he embellishes
his take on COVID is spot on. The rest of his life, it might be a wreck or whatever.
I have to listen to what you're talking about, dude.
Zuby. It was poor audio for a guy that has hundreds of thousands of followers. It was crazy. Yeah. He's like a black guy.
It sounds like they're just on like a one mic, right? And
they were in Dubai, and it was just, you'll hear it. It's real low. You have to crank it to hear it.
Dude, I hate that. And then they'll take it to a commercial and you blow your speakers.
Or they start yelling. And it's super loud.
They're like laughing.
I swear to God, our podcast, it's the same perfect level of whether you're talking low or high, or if you scream or what. It's like
nice
exactly the same.
Yeah.
It's pleasing.
It's pleasing.
Well, there's a trick. It'll cost you guys out there $30. Venmo me.
Well, that guy Zuby, his latest guy he had on was that guy Chris Hansen, the
Predator guy.
Oh, I love that.
Hi, what are
you know
doing
why that show stopped, right?
Yeah, you said he went crazy or something.
No, the guy killed himself in the house.
Yeah, they caught a DA going in there, and then he ran away, or I think he paid bail.
He brought a gun with him and blew himself away.
No, I don't think No,
he paid bail, got out, went home, and then I think people were worried about his safety, so they. You're right. He didn't get caught there. He didn't go to jail there. I think he drove straight home, like somehow got off because he's a DA. Come on. He went home. He shut the doors and everything. The cops show up there. They meet him there at his house. They're trying to get in the house. He has a gun and he blows his head off at home. Mm-hmm. Yep. That's how. And then from that point on, they just stopped because.
I mean, why'd they stop?
Exactly, bro.
You got a guy.
You got a guy. Yeah. Like, easy. Like no taxpayers money.
They're not paying for his 3 squares.
Yeah. Good TV.
I mean, they all should do that. All right. I mean, that was a great show. I love that show.
Dude, it's cringy though, man. It's just
cringy.
It's weird to watch.
I didn't like.
I don't like watching it.
I couldn't really watch it. I remember trying like once. I'm like, I don't like this.
And then
it's
you know when you play a joke on somebody and you're like, you want to tell them so bad because you feel really bad.
Yeah.
And I always tell them right away because I just feel too bad.
Yeah.
That's what it's like on that show.
You
the whole
tell
time.
The guys?
I don't, but I feel like, like I just said, that's what I feel like. I feel
Shake's at home
bad.
Get out of there! Don't go in there!
If he doesn't go in, he didn't do it. Just don't do it.
That is true. If he never goes in,
don't do it.
No. Don't do it.
He can turn his whole life around.
Now most states will charge you right off the fucking chat logs for that shit.
And they send pictures and stuff. Like they got him already.
There are so many YouTubers that now do it.
Yeah,
they're crazy.
There's one out of Canada that's real good.
Yeah. There's literally very few of these people that are real. We talked about this before. They're either some YouTuber tricking you or some police organization.
No,
or some
pretending to be a pedo, bro. No way.
No. I'm talking about the bait. It's all fake. There's just very few. Except I did read that book where they use technology. They get these girls. They break in and they hack their webcam and take pictures of them.
They're
and then
they
make them send them stuff, or else they'll expose to their high school
Which
or whatever.
Is literally
it happens
terrifying.
all the time.
Can you imagine your child?
Christ.
That's why
we put tape over our cameras.
Jake was doing that.
In the room.
Jake was doing
I've been on that
it's been 15 years probably.
Yeah, the first camera I ever saw.
Yep, right away, dude. Webcams came out and he was like,
I did have tape one. I did, dude.
I went to his house. I was like, what is that? He's like, I don't like people looking at it. I'm like, no one's looking through there.
Dude, they probably did all the time back then.
Yeah, you're right.
Before there was like robust code and stuff to block it. Yep. They were probably it was open, man. It was open.
Easy access. So I'll do a 99.
I'm doing a sip of one.
So what are we cheers into? 2023, I guess?
And,
I don't know, whatever.
Good health in 2023.
Well, Yeah, that happened in 2022. We'll leave that behind.
Yeah, we'll leave that behind.
Leave that behind like your Achilles.
Wesley, you want this?
Yeah, here's to walking.
No, I'm good.
Again.
All right. I'm going to take this slow, guys, because I'm going to throw up.
I'm doing Jim Beam, so I'm good.
Shit, 2023.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Ew.
I can't believe we used to drink a whole one of these.
Dude, didn't that hurt a little bit? Just one little half?
So
It's
good.
amazing how strong it is.
It hurts.
Amazing. You want some, Wes?
I'm good.
Dude.
Oh, she might have COVID.
It hurts.
I might.
Jake.
What?
He was sniffling earlier.
Jake.
And his throat
I
hurts.
might. Yeah, I don't really taste this either.
How's it smell, Jake?
That was Wes's joke. That was funny. He was at the party and someone said something.
Please,
He's
bro.
like,
I don't want to be sick again.
I can't taste. I'm not sick. He made that up.
Jesus
Don't believe. First of all,
Christ.
don't believe him. Second of all, you won't get sick.
When we were at Jake's
Come
party,
on.
we were doing the tequila tasting, and Heather was like, "You're supposed to smell it." I was like, "I can't smell it."
Yeah, it was kind of funny.
Felix been sick, so it's
That
been
was a fun
bummer.
party, by the way.
First
That-
time I've ever seen him sick.
I had a blasty blast. It was a good time.
What was that noise? Heard some beep beeping.
Oh, it's okay. It won't be picked up.
You're,
Good to know that. Thank you.
dude. You're.
What happened is, I mean, we didn't talk about.
So Christmas.
It
I
was
went
just
to
me.
Disney.
Yeah.
That fuck.
Listen,
That's right.
it was tough. I did it all on a scooter, man.
Right, dude.
Going to the airport, driving, getting all the bags
so I
to
have
the
a
thing.
question, like an
it was
honest
tough.
to goodness question.
Not worth
Your
it. No.
kid-
kids,
knee scooter.
No. Your kids are 4 and 2, right?
One.
They're 4 and 1.
Yeah. Mia loved it.
I understand that, but you also blew out your Achilles. What would be the difference if they were 5 and 2 and we waited till next year?
The pressure from the family.
Oh
like,
my
They all
God.
went. They went.
I
and
thought
we
it was
had
just
to
the
go.
4 of you.
No.
Oh, okay.
No. All
Now
the
it's
Shays
starting to make
went,
sense,
and they
but
were a lot of help. They helped out a lot.
I was like, why is
But
he
even
there?
still, I agree with what Brent's saying. The premise is that
Yeah.
they're not gonna remember any of that.
No, we by far have the youngest children, and it's tough, but we did it.
I know. It's not going to be picked up. I told you that.
They wanted to
I
go.
heard that. I know if it was like
Yeah.
a multiple.
We did
recurring-
Well, you
Hollywood
don't have evidence.
Studios.
I can hear if it would be picked up or not.
Hollywood Studios was way too crowded.
I
Way too crowded.
Universal?
Yeah. Is that what it's called?
You said Hollywood.
You said Hollywood Studios.
Hollywood Studios. Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
It's Universal Studios.
It's Universal. Yeah.
It seemed like there was some Hollywood written on the sign, but
Did
maybe
you,
I'm
go to
mistaken.
Planet, did you go to Planet Hollywood?
Hollywood Universal. So it's not Hollywood Studios.
No, it's
I think
Universal.
I've been saying that.
Bro, did you go on any rides or anything? Nothing?
Yeah, I got on the Slinky ride, the Toy Story Slinky ride. I got on. So we
Did you
did
go on-
that.
there were so many digital ones. Like they have. That's like the big.
Dude, it
craze
was
down
really
there.
tough to get around. I'm not gonna lie. I was, like I said, I was on a knee scooter.
By Fast Pass.
I got a mistake.
Who did? Dude, it's
Dude.
such a mistake to not buy it. It's so worth it.
We've spent so much
It's
money.
$100.
It was $25 a person.
Oh,
But you only get 3 rides out of it.
oh, they must have changed
Dude,
something.
there were so many people. It was Christmas time.
Did you get disability front of the line? Broken man coming through.
Occasionally, they disrespect the scooter, which is weird because they let these fat people driving around these carts do whatever they want.
Oh,
But so some of the rides I had to go through the thing, and other rides they'd be like, all right, we'll let you in this little door. But I didn't really go on that many rides.
Yeah.
He has all new hatred for the fatties and the.
dude, I mean,
Dude, they're
if you
everywhere.
If you can't get
They're
off
everywhere.
if you can't get off your fat ass and walk around Disney World, you don't need to be there.
There's so many
What, you
people on
wanna look
carts.
around or something?
Shoving $18 churros in your butt.
They
Like,
park
get
the
outta
cart,
here.
they get up,
Paying to look around.
Right.
they park the cart, they get up, and they walk
Fat
around. I'm
sweaty
like,
fuck.
you can walk, and
Go
you're
on
in
Google
the.
Maps.
Right.
There's some people that legitimately needed it. Overall,
I
I was treated,
understand that.
overall, as a handicapped person down there, I was treated very well. And there's a lot of things with
How's
the
it
knee
what?
scooter. Like the knee scooter, people think you can just walk, and you're
Right.
just kind of when I go through security at the
Well, you know
airport,
what you can do? Play golf.
yeah, hopping around.
Yeah.
So they would just take it, and I would be like, I need that. Like I don't want to hop because hopping is dangerous. I put my foot down before it hurts. I don't want to fall over, and they
Right.
just take it and they're swabbing it for bombs or whatever they do at the airport. And then they're like, it's over there. I'm like, I see it. It's over there.
Can you grab it for me?
Yeah, bring it over here. And they did that at Disney a few times too. But overall, good. We went to Universal Studios and we went to Disney the next night and we saw the Christmas stuff and the fireworks.
Was
and
the parade cool?
I missed it on purpose, actually. We went to
Too
the
tired?
castle and had dinner.
Oh.
We
Dude, that is-
ate dinner in the castle.
Isn't that nice? I did that.
It was
too.
pretty nice,
It's okay,
yeah.
right? It seems a little dated, right?
Oh, it's dated.
Right?
It is old. Like
Yeah.
the elevator going up is from the
You're like,
20s.
this is the inside of the
See, I don't-
castle.
I have no interest in going to Las
This?
Vegas or anything Disney related ever.
It is. They are such a first class like organization.
I'm sure
that everything is so the infrastructure down there and the money that's in that. There's just like a highway system too.
I'll go get it in a second. That's
There's a highway system just to Disney. It's crazy. You know,
Well,
like
I
they
mean,
have their. It's just
the parking.
Dude, they charge for parking.
Right.
How much
That's
is parking?
on $25
a day.
That is ridiculous. As
How much-
expensive
so-
as everything is in there, and to get in there, and a balloon like
$25
$12 fucking dollars.
Everything.
Man, like that's not fair. That's not fair.
It's not fair because you have to do it, and you're already coming there, and it's just like you're just literally raping us at this point.
Jake, I will never go back until Felix is 5, 6.
Yeah,
Amanda's probably agreeing to things differently, but
Mia had a great time.
Sure.
She
What is
saw
she, 3?
Jesse. She's 4.
Four.
She'll be
4 and a
5 in
half. She's 4
July,
and a half.
right?
June.
That's
yeah,
a good
she's
age.
4 and a half.
Okay, I'll do 4.
She loved it. Jesse is like one of the girls in Toy Story
Toy,
2,
yeah.
3, 4. I don't know.
Cowgirl?
Yes.
Yeah, she had like the outfit on all day. And then Jesse saw her, and usually they have these little handlers, like you can't touch them, nothing. She grabbed Mia's hand, and they walked through the park like together because they were dressed together.
Aw.
So she's talked about that forever.
Worth it.
That worth it. You know, overall good experience. Orlando is kind of it's outrageous. I mean, they're just taking your money everywhere you go. They're building
Think about
so
all
many.
that money
We
that
stayed in the
comes in,
Airbnb
dude.
like 15 minutes away.
Mm-hmm.
And like right on the edge of town, and it's just exploding outward. You can see there's so much construction. They're building homes
That's
everywhere.
ridiculous.
It's
I don't know
wild.
if Orlando's like this, but we went to Myrtle Beach. We stayed with
Squirtle.
Matt Knightsky. You guys know Matt Knightsky.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
And
Blew my mind bringing
they
it up.
have local discounts. So you can show your ID and show that you live in Myrtle Beach, and they will give you a discounted rate at all these amusements and different things like that.
Yeah,
That's
like
tight,
locals, like
Yeah.
a locals pass or something.
They do
I know,
that at the
like-
water park in Calvert County. If you can prove you live in Calvert County, it's cheaper.
I don't know
That's
if
what they
Orlando's
should be
like
doing.
that.
What is that like, living right on the outskirts of like that big, massive...
There's a lot of money to be made down there from
Mecca.
tourists.
Right.
You got to figure it out.
You gotta
But,
figure it out.
Like
Right.
if you had an Airbnb down there, like you can crush.
Oh my gosh.
That's why
But-
we need to buy
How
the
much are
coffee spot and turn it into a nice little dive bar.
How much are Disney tickets?
Down.
Coffee dive bar. Like
I don't
a
know.
Coffee
It
shop
was a
during
Christmas
the day.
present to us.
Coffee shop bookstore
Guess I can look
during
it
the
up,
day.
I should have known not to get coffee in there. When I walked in, there was just an old man and a Vietnam vet
That
had
place
making
has
coffee.
never been good. When it was cool
They're
beans,
not using good anything.
Well, that's the problem.
Look,
Well,
we got
The other problem is there's no real people looking for that around here enough to keep. And there's nothing nice around here because there's not good clientele. Let's be honest. And
Yeah,
Mechanicsville, dude,
for the most part.
you
I
can't.
think Atlanta Town's kind of a good area. I
Well,
think it's
Leonardtown
getting-
has nice stuff because there's a higher class of people that
That's
go
what I'm
there.
saying.
You know,
Is that not where he's at? The coffee shop?
you're talking
No,
about the
I'm
one in
talking-
Charlotte Hall
the one in
next
Charlotte
to the
Hall.
motel.
Oh, they're building Chipotle there now too.
I mean, there's great people in
Dude, who
Mechanicsville,
know-
but
there's so many rumors swirling around. What's going
Chipotle.
on?
It is going to be Chipotle.
Where?
It's going to be where the motel's at.
Where the
Where the
motel's
garden-
still standing.
No, where
Not-
the garden is.
No, it's
See?
not.
See what I'm
Okay, you
saying?
might be right. I'm sorry.
It's where the motel's
They're
at.
gonna
I
put
don't know.
another-
Amanda saw the contract with like the
yeah, they're gonna put another red light there. It's gonna.
Yeah.
Also, they cleared all that land right by.
cleared.
They're selling
that was a
spots
good
there
one.
right now. They just posted the other day how
They're
gonna-
building houses there.
No, they're going to build a shopping complex right there.
Well,
Wait a minute, hold
the
on,
one you're
hold
talking about on the
on.
other side of the road where someone dumped a boat like 3 years ago.
No,
and
no,
it's
no.
still
I'm
there.
talking about when you're coming towards my house, past Tidewater Pharmacy. All that land has
I
just
don't know
got
what they're
cleared.
doing. Yeah.
I don't know
Over
about
by
that.
Big Dogs.
Yep.
Across from Big Dogs.
Yep.
But
Don't
there's
know
that
what's
creepy
going on
old
there.
house still standing. I'm going to
Yep.
take a picture of that shit.
I know it's perfect right now.
Yeah.
With all the trees
They're
falling.
just gonna put up more junk. We're getting a Royal Farms, a Chipotle, and like some
Starbucks.
other crap.
Why can't we get another grocery store option up on the center of the
Dude, I'm
county?
sure they
bro?
will.
McKay's
I'm
is
sure
gonna
they will.
reopen
Don't-
as.
Why?
No,
they
no.
suck.
No,
No,
next-
it's a different place.
That place was going to be a grocery store right next to the pet
Where the empty lot's at. The vet place.
the vet place.
Yeah, they got rid of the boat.
Yeah,
That's
that
there.
was
That
going
was
to be
there.
that's gonna be a grocery store.
Yeah, well,
Well, yeah,
they got
but-
shut down by like Metcom.
It needs to be. We need a Wegmans or a Whole Foods or
They're not
something
gonna put
nice.
that there. They're not going to put. You might get a Safeway or something like that. We don't.
I
have
would
the
even
po-
take it. We need another option, dude. Food Line is literally charging
Yeah,
whatever
but
they want
Wegmans-
for
Yeah,
food.
all right.
You know what's Trader Joe is really nice. You ever been to
Fucking
Trader
right.
Joe?
Yes.
What do you say?
Trader's Joe.
Trader Joe's.
Trader Joe's.
Trader's Joe. Trader's Joe.
We have a lot of great people where we live.
Traders and Joe.
Hey,
But
you
it make-
guys got them peanut butter filled pretzels from Trader's Joe?
Listen, we're not gonna get something like that in Mechanicsville. It's just not the kind of people that live around there. It's just not. I live there, and I know it.
The
And
fact that like we can't even get like a decent restaurant. We're just getting gas stations.
I told Amanda like, what you really need up here is a cookout So
cookouts
cheap.
are great.
People will be driving
Yo,
right out of Golden Meats for that cheap
hold on.
food. That's good food.
You know what they're
Milkshakes.
putting in Waldorf though, and I know it's Waldorf, and nobody likes
I mean,
Waldorf.
that's where I really wanted it. But yeah, good.
They're putting a fucking Raising Cane's in Waldorf, bro.
Oh my gosh.
I actually don't know what that is.
It's a chicken
Chicken
tender
place.
joint. It's so good.
That or Chick-fil-A down our way.
Raising Cane's, I'm way better than Zaxby's. Zaxby's is trash.
Is there nobody thinking like, hey, let me put a Chick-fil-A in
There is.
Charlotte?
Chick-fil-A doesn't allow them to be built wherever.
Yeah, no, dude, they're the.
They
they're
check
the,
it out,
they're
they
the-
come
Just like a Hooters or just like any real franchise. Like they
But
have
they
to be
come
a
to check.
certain
Did you
distance.
see that Hooters
they-
is closing a bunch of stores and remodeling their company because millennials just aren't really into the tits?
That's what I saw.
No,
That.
they can say
Everyone's
that,
into
but
boobs.
their food sucks and their service sucks and their
Yes.
restaurants suck. Let's
Dude,
start there.
I did see a thing that you will actually. Speaking of Hooters,
He's pointing. It's the point.
This
Let's
is
get the
great.
point
You need to
alert.
chill the fuck out. I thought it was trouble.
somebody said
Like I can't zoom in on that.
Hooters and children
Whoa.
are like kids at drag queen shows just for the right.
No, that's so
Ah.
stupid.
How many kids have been in like a Hooters like with women just like with their boobs hanging out? Like let's
Bro,
take
they've had them
photos.
shoved in
Hey,
their
that's,
mouth
at
like
least
10
that's
years ago.
natural.
I'm just saying though, it was
Like
just
that's how life's supposed to go.
I was like, oh, I should have shared this with Jake.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't
That's how
take
life's
my
supposed
kids
to
there.
go. Big fake tits in your face when you're 3 years old.
No. It's a natural thing for boys to like girls. You know.
Mama.
You know.
It is
Sorry.
funny how they do boast themselves as like a family restaurant.
They
And
do.
there's booty cheeks and tits.
It's
like, out.
tacky yet
As a young
unrefined.
boy,
Yeah,
you just
yeah.
cannot stop staring.
Dude,
No matter what you do, you just can't stop.
do you remember?
And
I'm
you
not-
know that you're not supposed to be like, why'd you bring me here? I'm looking.
Right. Especially
too
like when you're
hard.
like a teenager.
It's too hard. Don't.
Do you guys
Everything.
remember like getting, and I'm not trying to be creepy or weird, but do you guys remember
Do it.
getting like uncontrollable boners?
Yes.
And you're like,
still
what
get
am I
them
supposed
this
to do
morning.
with this fucking thing?
This morning,
I wake up with a boner like pretty much half the time.
actually, yeah, not every time, dude. Every morning.
I said half the time.
Okay. All right, sorry.
That's about right.
Yeah.
We're getting old. We're getting old.
Yeah, it did stop. I was like, what's going on here?
Yeah. But like, no, but like that like 12 or 13-year-old
This is
boner where
midnight.
you're just like
Oh, yeah.
hard all day. It doesn't matter how many times you beat it.
No
it's
blue chew
fucking
involved.
Standing on at
Oh,
attention.
blue chew.
Just
Just
praying
you,
you
Brett,
don't have to
just
go.
you.
Oh, natural.
Yeah.
I'm not, dude. Blue chews are fun. I don't care.
I don't
Yeah,
doubt it.
everyone claims like young girls have it so hard. Like young boys have it tough too. Grow, like in high school and stuff. Like there's some stuff that's
Dude.
happening
Like when your
that.
I can't
teacher's
imagine
wearing like
now.
a semi-short skirt and she crosses her legs in front of the class and you're looking at her fucking pantyhose. You're like, yeah. And you
What's
gotta-
her name?
Like, so quick.
Brett, come to the board
Right,
and
you gotta
circle
Texas
this.
belt buckle that thing.
No.
That's
no.
never happened to
Everyone
you?
said they did that. And I'm like, no one did that. No, I know a lot of people did,
This
but,
guy.
but
Is
I
it
mean,
really
you
called a
guys-
Texas belt
yeah,
buckle?
When you tuck it into your waistband, it's Texas belt
And it's still obvious. Like
It should be
A
like
little
called like
mushroom head just
a,
poking out.
it should be called like a something salute or something, right? Like 'cause it just pulls up to the top.
Dude, Miss Rydell in her tiny little skirts in my
mean,
freshman year.
I used to be normal, like everyone else, and just hold the books like right here when you walk out to the next class.
yeah, you had to do that.
It's like that line in Superbad. It's like, why do I gotta hide every boner I get? But they get to flaunt
Because
tits
you
all
would look
day.
like a straight lunatic walking around with a hard boner. You would look crazy.
This is like when you wear like basketball shorts.
Imagine,
And you
like
just
imagine
sit
what
in
everyone
class
would
and you start
say.
doing this move right here.
Oh, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, you want to hear something?
What do you feel just
Hold
rubbing?
on. What's he talking about?
Yeah,
everybody?
what's he talking
No,
about?
no.
Stop, start over.
Yeah.
What did you just
Basketball
say?
shorts?
Basketball shorts, get a boner, and you're just sitting there and you start doing this where the fabric just starts rubbing on your boner.
Nice soft fabric on the tip of your dick thing.
I will say this.
Why?
When me and Mike were at a small private school, which can
Yeah,
remain
you have small
nameless.
privates.
Ding.
Well, this was the principal. A small private school. They
Small big
made us
school.
wear shorts.
I was just
Shorts.
spit coke all over you.
I'm so
We had to
glad.
wear shorts under our sweatpants.
What?
Just to hide a boner.
I did have
No,
to do that.
not. Yes, you did.
They liked me.
Dude.
It was boner control.
What is that about? I don't remember
Not
that.
boner control. It's just like, dude,
Leave
if you
room
wear
for the Holy
wearing
Ghost.
like teenage, like ninth grade.
I don't remember where. I think your parents.
No. I know who it was. I know who
Mrs.
it was.
Tigner?
First time Jake comes
I know
downstairs-
who it
First time
was.
Jake
I'm
comes
not saying
downstairs,
it's-
his dad's like, get back up there. and put
No.
shorts on."
Yeah.
First of all, I didn't wear
Go down
sweatpants. But
I love
that was a
sweats.
rule.
Wes wearing sweats right
they were
now.
like, if you wear sweatpants, because you could see stuff
the
girl,
there, dude, no matter what.
and they didn't want that.
Jake started the great pants.
It was actually not that terrible of a rule if you're trying to have like some.
Dude, Jesus died with like a
you know what I
diaper
mean?
on, bro.
How
Like,
many-
Well, it was
couldn't
an
see his-
invisible dick print, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I wasn't even aware of dick prints till after school.
Well, because
Right.
we were wearing shorts under them, bro.
Dude,
Nah, dude, the sweatpant dick print is pretty real.
the dry humping.
Yeah, it is.
Boner.
So it's kind of like a thing. You gotta eat.
They're like, look, we don't need that, or at this
Yeah.
Christian school, like
And maybe even, maybe some of the teachers are like, I don't want to see that
Dude,
because
getting-
I'm trying to keep my.
maybe,
I'm trying to keep straight and narrow.
maybe it was
Trying
for
to
them.
keep straight
Maybe it was for them.
That is a
Narrow.
different level of strictness, bro.
I mean,
Wearing
the
shorts.
girls
It's really,
didn't-
it's
the girls
really
couldn't wear
not.
shorts.
It really
it's,
is.
It's really not. It's not
It
strict
really
at all.
is.
No, it's not.
It's in
It's
the
a
middle
lack
of
of
Amish
self-control
Right.
by the people around you.
Yeah.
No,
Yes.
Guys,
Yes,
it's
it
okay
is.
to admit that some things are a little bit like ridiculous. Like,
Boners are ridiculous.
Yeah.
They happen.
Walking around with one.
And it's part of growing
We're
up.
talking about
figuring
like
out what-
7th and 8th
How
grade.
often are these kids getting boners in class where it became an issue? Like by the third
It has
one,
nothing to do with
we gotta
boners.
Do something.
It has
about
has
it.
nothing
everything to do with boners.
What I'm telling you has
It's a
nothing to do with boners.
No, dude, your dick shows in sweatpants.
Why-
No matter what.
Why are y'all wearing
Maybe they don't
sweatpants
know
then?
about that. I don't
The
know.
West don't seem to know. He don't seem to know.
I'm wearing shorts under my sweatpants
He's
right
talking
now.
about he had to have basketball shorts on and a Woody to see his
The
dick.
word I'm looking for is modesty, and it's
Yes, that's all.
just a
It's just
modesty
a
thing.
weird thing. It's a weird thing.
Okay, I'm not,
It's a
that's
weird
why I
thing.
told you the story. It's a
Hey,
little weird.
there is a lot of
I
weird
haven't
things.
stopped
Looking
wearing
back.
Duluth since Jake gave me a pair 4 years ago.
You still got my underwear?
Fucking ain't right.
Oh
They're in my
gosh.
rotation, bro.
I think I wear Duluth every day
I
too.
have 12 pairs of them. And I rotate.
And one of them's yours, bud.
And one of them is yours.
One of them
They
touches
do
yours.
not get old.
They don't.
I will say that.
Now, but you remember why you had to give me like a whole full change of clothes?
Because you
Somebody threw
over-
a frisbee in the river.
Yeah, that was
and
like-
I somehow found it.
You were really showing off that day. He went in diving over the rocks at my old house, like into the water. You were there. It was
Yeah.
Mia's. It was a baby shower before
Yeah.
she was born.
Yep.
It
And
wasn't
we
the
were
4th of
playing-
July thing?
No, it was like it was a baby shower. Yeah, it was.
And we were playing that knockdown beer game thing.
Yeah, it was like, when was that? I guess it was April of 2018.
Yeah, it was either April or May.
Yeah, May. It was May.
Because I remember wearing shorts.
Yeah, I think it was May.
wearing shorts.
We had Naked Nation there. Speaking
it.
of,
So funny.
Josh hit me up on Instagram.
They're playing again, yeah.
No,
No, he just hit me up to
coming.
like
Oh,
talk.
nice.
They're playing again.
Yeah, him and Josh.
Well, he was looking for Heather too to like get
Yes.
some wedding stuff, but we talked a little bit about
Yeah,
like
they're
the
Good
stock
dudes,
market
man.
and
They're real
stuff.
good dudes.
No, he has been talking about he wants to talk about stocks.
Yeah, we chatted a little bit, but he hit me up on Instagram and like I just don't check that. It's not in my cycle.
It was a while.
It wasn't. I magically checked it like that day, but then I forgot to check it for 2 days.
Magically checked you. Dude, it is a problem checking like Facebook messages, not necessarily Instagram.
Facebook for me is stupid. Like I click on it like every time I have my phone.
I don't know why I
click on it
still
for
go there.
I've been
stupid reason.
selling so much shit lately on Marketplace. We're killing it.
I've seen that. I've been meaning to post like funny stuff on your comments and message you, but I just was like, I'll let him sell his stuff.
Sold some old neon signs I had in the bar of my old house the other day. Fucking
Lights
just,
up half the time.
No, they work.
Welcome
I'm
to
saying
Facebook.
commenting.
Yeah, this is broken. Don't buy it.
This guy robbed me.
Yeah,
Well, I'll make up the whole
that's my
story.
light.
This guy's my
guy's a
neighbor. His
scam
fucking
artist.
dog tried to kill my dog. I'm gonna shoot it.
His dog bit my light.
Had my
Came in my
light in his
yard.
mouth.
Dude.
All right, inside.
All right.
Wes, did you do anything funny for Christmas or no?
We already talked about Christmas.
You guys didn't talk about anything you guys did.
I haven't been able to talk about my Christmas.
you
I
get
know,
any
that's
good
what I'm saying.
presents?
I was trying to get both of y'all.
Yeah,
We didn't get
tell us
to.
about your Christmas.
All right, go ahead.
dude, my Christmas was awesome.
You saw Violent Night.
Violent Night, awesome movie.
Yep.
It's a great movie. I would recommend it. Well, I'd watch it right now. I think
Oh,
it's
that's the Santa one?
Yeah.
It's
He cried.
I cried. It's Die Hard and Home Alone mashed together. It's great. It's fucking funny and super violent. I laughed the whole time. My girlfriend looked at me halfway through the movie. She's like, "These people are dying really gruesomely, and you're laughing. I think there's something wrong with you."
Who's the main character?
Santa,
Well, like the main
The
actor.
guy, he's the guy from
this Hopper from Stranger Things.
Stranger Things.
Oh,
yeah.
all right.
Yeah, he's cool.
And I got some awesome, really thoughtful gifts from my loved ones this year, like really cool shit. And then like if we're gonna bump into last week New Year's, I mean that's the holidays, right? Got to do like really cool things with my girlfriend and her daughter. Went ice skating for the first time. Fucking natural. Your boy. I was waiting for my call up from the NHL. I'm fucking the man, apparently. Went to Red Robin for the
I
first
don't
time.
believe that. I don't think he can even skate backwards.
I can't.
Can you really skate backwards?
Play offense.
No, yeah. I it's my first time ever ice skating. I did very well. I fell one time.
This was your first time ice skating? You're
Yeah.
a hockey fan? That's wild to me.
A lot of people say that, but like, isn't that
So
wild?
Maybe they're not really good at all.
We did not grow up with the opportunity to ice skate.
No.
Not at all.
Hockey team
It was
started.
a one-time trip. Every once in a
Hockey
while.
team
One time
started
to
in high
Tucker
school
Road.
the year after we graduated, which is hilarious.
Shotgun has a hockey team?
No, they all play for Leonardtown. The whole county. If you play hockey in high school in St. Mary's County, you play for Leonardtown, no matter what high school you go to.
Zero idea.
Dude, the youth hockey's pretty. Like I go watch.
It's getting big around here.
My nephew play, and like he's on the Sabres, and they're pretty good, and they travel all over the place. I don't know what age he plays on, maybe 10 and under or something.
So
and it is, but it's pretty entertaining even at that level. Like they're trying pretty hard, and they're really good skaters. It's
a friend
amazing.
of our son is pretty goddamn good. Laura Mastracco Gardner.
Yeah, I think she's like, he's a year down or something. Same organization, but yeah.
And but yeah, youth hockey's awesome.
It is awesome.
I would have loved to have played, but you know,
dude, that
I'm
or
not
lacrosse,
tall or
like
fast, so.
That would have been for me, man. Hockey would have been
the taller you are in any sport is.
You too.
Lacrosse. Lacrosse would have been pretty cool.
Lacrosse for sure, but
I've been getting into lacrosse lately because my two.
He hasn't played soccer either.
You've never played soccer either?
Hold on, I played as a kid. We all played as children.
No, I mean like organized soccer. Do you ever play organized soccer?
I played Northern Soccer League as a kid.
Oh.
Come on now.
I didn't play organized soccer.
My mom and my dad my mom and my stepdad were coaches for like 2 or 3 years.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
Idiot.
But nah, man.
You never wrestled?
No.
I just make it up. You never fake wrestled?
Yeah, right.
Never entertained.
My holidays were good. My holidays were real good. It felt good. This is gonna sound really stupid and sappy, but like this is the first time in 4 years that or 4 Christmases that I actually woke up with somebody on Christmas Day and felt like a part of something.
And you weren't
besides Santa.
I stayed with her. Yeah.
Get some Christmas buns.
We don't talk about that on this show.
Did you make?
He doesn't talk about it.
I have never said anything about me and Jess.
He's never had sex. He said,
No.
Well, it's just we used to give Jake such a hard time because he was like, "Listen, we don't talk about this." And like,
now I know why. I'm actually in love with somebody. I don't want to talk about it.
It's disrespectful.
I love him.
I love my
You
wife.
respect her.
On Christmas.
Yeah.
And she asked me not to. So
Okay, all right.
Okay.
Well,
There you go.
answers that.
Let's not talk about it.
Lauren
Don't
doesn't
talk
listen,
about
so she doesn't know.
it. On air.
well,
What'd you get her for Christmas?
what did I get Jess for Christmas?
Dick.
I got her my dick in a box. No, so she is very active outdoors. And she just bought
Opposites
a new
attract.
Right now?
That's funny as shit. So she loves the kayak. So she just bought a new SUVs to put her. She's obviously going to put her kayak on it. They have this invention where if you open the back door,
What was that funny?
I don't know.
They have this invention.
Yeah. There was a product that you bought.
They have this invention you can talk into and hear yourself.
Where you open the back door of the SUV,
That was funny.
where the latch is on the actual car, it's like a stainless steel thing that's powder coated where you hook it in and then it's a step. It's like a solid step for you to step up. So you have to step on like your seat and all that bullshit. It's just a step to get easier to your kayak. It's an invention.
I never heard
You can sit in.
Apparently,
It's a chair.
That was funny. It was funny.
Invention. What the hell? Golly.
God, so
That was so stupid.
and I got. She's a huge Steelers fan. I got her a salute to service Steelers
Y'all
t-shirt.
can come down kayak anytime.
I need to talk to Jackson. I'm trying. I want to buy back one of those kayaks from.
I don't think he's gonna sell it back to you.
know.
Those kids use them like
Oh,
religiously.
do they?
Yeah.
Well, then never mind. I'll just go buy another one. I didn't know if they did. Well, that's
Dude,
good.
You're on the marketplace. Take some of your speaker, your neon sign money, and get you a kayak.
yeah, you little neon
I
light man.
try to barter with people all the time. Nobody wants to trade nothing, man.
I like barters. Funny.
I have entertained a few barters in my life, but I never really made one. It's usually do you want this 1988 like Fox Body Mustang for your whatever? And I'm like, kind of. Yeah. But I really need the money.
It's weird. Like we have to get money.
I tried to that neon sign I just sold for $300.
That's more than a kayak. Yeah, you're good.
Listen to me. Yes, I sold a neon bar
Turn
sign.
it around like there's a business opportunity.
It's actually
here.
a very rare Orioles neon that you can't find, and I bought it from a crackhead like 6 years ago. I'm pretty sure he stole them from the Texas Roadhouse in Lexington Park. I bought 3 neon signs from him back in the day.
Yeah, he did.
for $100 flat for all 3 of them. They were going through a remodel at the time, and then they showed up on Craigslist one day. I went, hey, what's going on? But anyway, what was that? Oh, I tried to trade that neon sign. This dude was selling a Scotty Cameron putter on Marketplace. I was like, hey man, are you an Orioles fan? He's like, no, I like the Nets. I was like, never mind.
But with the $300, you could have just bought a Scotty Cameron putter.
Yeah, but I'm not going to. That's the thing. I'm not going to. But if I traded for it,
okay.
Have you guys been playing disc golf still, or what? Because it's cold.
Well, no, not because. Yeah, no, not recently.
Anyway, you guys got New Year's resolutions?
She got me one of those Camelback backpacks though for our hikes. That thing is awesome.
Oh yeah, those things are great.
It's actually called a Nathan.
Clean it out, cause
it's called a Nathan backpack. It's a little bit better than Camelbacks.
Oh yeah,
they come apart. Where Camelbacks like still they stay together and like you get fungus in them. Yeah. These all the pieces come apart so you can clean them and dry them out.
That's what I was talking about. Like you have to get mildew and stuff and everything. But do we have any New Year's resolutions?
I made a few. Yeah, I always do. I haven't unfortunately a couple years ago I made one to start to learn Spanish, and I still haven't done that.
I think we talked about that.
I want to be bilingual.
We have. It's always one.
What happened to you getting lessons there, Big Daddy?
It's hard. So
I did it, but it's
lessons in what?
Remember, he was getting
it's worse than taking like a regular class at school.
So here's the hard part about it. I don't know if it's like this for you, Jake.
You have to immerse yourself in that shit.
When you do it for so much, and if you stop at all, you kind of reset yourself.
Oh yeah.
Like it's not like I can just pick up where I left off. Yeah. No, I got to get a refresher.
Yeah,
and then jump back into it. So
I had heard that it's also really, really hard to learn another language as an adult as opposed to a child.
Well, yeah,
learning multiple
languages. Okay,
kids are sponges.
Yeah. And also, whatever you learn, like if you go there, it's still going to be pretty dang hard. You're going to sound like an actual child talking.
Yeah.
That's why I have Aubrey all my kids really, but Aubrey now she's the youngest.
Yeah,
I have her trying to learn as much stuff as possible. Like she's doing Spanish classes right now.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Nice and early.
Yeah.
But the high school Spanish classes are literally just to teach you. They don't teach you conversational. They are a joke. They are a joke. Anyway, it's better than nothing. I want to write a book this year, even if it's a short one. I don't care.
What's your book going to be about?
TBD.
Life the Miller Way.
A biography.
Life on the.
And there'll be one page that goes, "You're doing it wrong."
Life on the beach.
Life in the beach.
You should write a book about COVID.
No, there's enough of that.
Yeah, it's a big one.
I want to teach me how to play chess.
I can teach her.
At 4? She could learn at 4, actually.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
Andrew Tate was
probably not.
It's whether they
best chess player in the world at 4 years old.
It's whether their attention can hold on to it and want to play it.
Do you guys ever get caught up in Magnus Carlsen videos? Anyone?
I have no idea who that is.
He's the best chess player in the world.
He showed up late to a match.
Yeah, he did. He
still won.
Yeah, he beat Bill Gates in 10 seconds. Like he's the best.
Well, Bill Gates is. I mean, he's a very smart person.
I wanted to talk about
this chess player though.
A while ago. I'm sure he is a good chess player, but yeah, it doesn't make him a good chess player. But I want to talk about this a while ago, but I didn't. And he basically Magnus Carlsen accused this guy of. He didn't accuse him, but there was a massive cheating scandal. This guy beat Magnus Carlsen, who can't really beat Magnus Carlsen, and he's been known because they all play on chess.com.
Sometimes the 7 seed beats the 1 seed, bro.
Not this guy.
Chess is
he can't beat him,
okay.
And he did, and Magnus didn't even finish the game. He just got up and left. He thought that he was this guy has to get wanded because he has a history of maybe cheating, but they never proved it. And people think that he has like anal beads that give him signals from somebody watching the thing. Yeah. Dude. You can look it up. Chess cheating scandal.
If he did, he'd probably have a rock hard cock the whole time.
He got banned from chess.
He's squirming everything.
Yeah, he's splurting on there too.
Look up cheating scandal, massive cheating scandal, whatever. And the guy's really good. He got banned from chess.com a few times. Apparently, that's where they play sanctioned events online.
I've got beads in my butthole.
But anyway, Magnus Carlsen, the one he's talking about, it was a 3-minute match. You know how you have you hit the button after you're done?
Yeah.
And he had 3 minutes. The other guy did his thing and hit the button. And it was like 2 minutes and 30 seconds went by. And he ran in and did his move and hit it. And then ended up smoking the guy in 30 seconds. But they added on 10 more seconds at the end. I actually watched it. It was...
Yeah, there's that time one where they
Please, I need Wi-Fi password for butthole.
And then...
Somehow they got more time, though, at the end. But it was still impressive.
Yeah. So he did get caught cheating 3 years ago, apparently.
He did. It's the same guy. Just did it recently, and Magnus Carlsen just walked out of a big tournament and then tweeted something cryptic
I've withdrawn from the tournament. I've always enjoyed playing in the St. Louis Chess Club, and I hope to be back in the future.
That's what he said. Yeah. But he didn't finish his match, didn't say nothing. And then later he did outright accuse the guy, I think, and everyone did. And the guy's like, I'll get naked and you can do whatever you want, and I'm not cheating. And I guess, like you said, like it is possible, but so many people have accused this one guy of cheating. They just don't know how he's doing it.
Bend over, spread your cheeks.
They
cough.
They don't know.
But how would he be cheating? Like, what is the proposed assumption?
Okay, the reason they think he's cheating is because he played.
So fucking great. I love this whole story.
You can
That's what we're talking Russian and talking about buttholes.
You can put his moves against the computer, and like he's doing what the computer tells you to do.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
That's why. Like a perfect computer. Answering, he's doing moves that you just
Maybe
you just
he's Bobby
shouldn't do.
Fischer, man.
Well, he's not. That's the thing.
Oh.
Like he's not. Magnus Carlsen is Bobby Fischer. He's a beast. But anyway, so that's one go, and then I wanted to. I have a couple of private ones that I want to work on myself, and then I have now that one of my. I wanted to try this last year. I wanted to get up my running to the ability to at least run the distance of a marathon, not necessarily compete in a marathon. Now I want to do it even more, and I think I can do it because I was running a lot.
You actually were putting in some miles.
Yeah, like I was running a lot, and I'm gonna start that up again. Maybe with some new shoes, and I would like to just
get some Brookses.
Be able to at least run 26 whatever miles.
Dude, I've got a pair.
I'm gonna get the Hokas.
Those are nice shoes too.
But see, there's a controversy there too. They have so much padding; they're the most padded shoes, and Brooks has shoes like that too.
Dude, they're so comfy to walk and run in though.
But like, there's like the hardcore runners will tell you need the impact. Your body expects the impact and actually cushions it better than if you just rely on some shoe to cushion.
That makes sense. It makes sense.
It does, but it specifically says it grabs your Achilles tendon. I'm like, I need that.
You know who to talk to?
Who?
Jess.
Oh,
quite the runner.
She did distance running in college.
Oh, nice.
And she just signed up for a half marathon in Fredericksburg in May.
Sweet.
Yeah, I talked to her about shin splints for like 1 second. And I was like, I'm sorry. Probably so boring.
All the info.
Yeah. I'm sorry. That was
just
a complete
awesome.
waste of time.
Doesn't matter.
No, I know. But
anyway, so
she was
those
just
were
like, really? Like, I don't even know what to say about those because I don't get those. Never have had
I had
those.
some other ones written down, but that was what I'm going with. I'll try. Do you have any?
Brent.
To be completely honest,
Nothing.
Not really. I was going to keep on keeping on. I'd like to.
I appreciate you being.
That sounds like 2020, Brent.
Nah, man.
I'm like,
I remember he was like, I'm pretty awesome as I am, so like I'm not gonna change anything.
No. There are personal like inside
That's
things
exactly
that you need to change, but like my life is good.
This is we've been here.
But there's always changes you make to make it better.
Right? Yeah.
And then, like,
All right, how are you going to challenge yourself? I think that's what they should be.
This
You
is
have one challenge at least.
So I would like to pick books back up. I haven't read a book in years, and I'm being honest.
I read so many books now, and I can recommend you enough
for
books
you to fucking brag.
No, I can recommend books that will help you get back.
I know.
I'm saying I can help
Full
you.
Trump. I read so many books.
Yeah.
I read all the books. Used books,
really,
Chinese books.
There's books out there that will get you right back into it.
I have a bookcase full of books in my office that I haven't read.
Well, are they any good? How do you even, you know what I mean?
Some books suck. I don't like fiction. They're all nonfiction.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Trust me, you do.
I don't have the attention span for it.
You never
haven't read a good one. Yet.
Yeah, like there's so many good books.
The last book I read that held my attention was 1984. And that's one of my favorites.
That's a fiction.
Oh, yeah.
I know that.
And that book is not that easy to read.
I know. I read it in
If you actually read that book, then you can read it.
I had to read it twice, though, because my comprehension's so bad.
It's a tough paragraph. You have to read that book twice. It's a tough book to understand.
In live, if I read a paragraph, I have to read the paragraph again.
Dude, everyone does that.
Because my reading,
any book
I have
that has
squirrel moments so bad. Like, what was that noise? Oh, I don't want to read anymore.
My thing is when I start thinking about my life in comparison to whatever is the book, you know what I'm saying? It'll make me.
You have the darkest mind of anybody I know.
It'll just make me think of something, and then I jump to it, and then my brain, and then I'm like, before I know it,
start to send weird videos again and shit.
Oh, that shooting in Chicago, or whatever.
Oh no,
I actually didn't watch that one because I was.
No. That was a very good and informative video. The one he sent this morning.
I'm talking about the gas station with the right. Did I send that to you guys?
Yeah, you did. But
he was just shooting like with a.
You said those are probably legal guns or whatever.
Yeah.
I didn't watch that because I was in a meeting or something, and then it was just gone by the time I got back out of it.
Hey, real quick, because I saw Jake at Tequila Grill last week.
Yes.
How was your meal?
I had Fiesta steak, and it was so salty.
I'm not gonna lie, it is the the meal that I had there was the best meal I've had there in like the last 6 times
Tequila
I've
Grill.
been. Yes.
Now, what was it? Because they have good things, they have bad things.
So-
The shrimp is not good there.
No, you know why the shrimp doesn't taste good there? Because that fucking nasty chlorine water
Yep.
that you can taste the chlorine that
You
they
can
thaw them out
smell
in.
the clean when you come in there. Like, it's just
I had a
clean,
Fiesta steak.
clean.
It was good.
I get the same thing every goddamn time. The choripollo.
Hey,
Pollo's good.
Everyone seemed to like their food. You
the
know?
Fiesta
Completely
Texano
overpriced.
is fantastic. You'll love
Or
that.
if you go to Fiesta Cafe, burrito Hawaii. Every time.
Yeah.
Because that is a big ass burrito with shrimp and chorizo and cheese on top
There's a
of it.
burrito California or something like that there. That's similar.
Man,
How was your
now-
night that night? Yeah, I just saw. So that was a night
What
that
did we do that night?
Heather. Heather went to the hospital because Kaylee, our friend Kaylee, was having her baby.
Number 3.
So I had the kids, and it was Aunt Becky's birthday, so we went to Tequila Grill with me and the two
What the hell
kids.
were we doing?
Did
Oh, we
Heather?
went to Toots that night and saw a
Yeah,
band. It was a good time. Sorry, I didn't mean to try to cut you off.
no,
man.
that doesn't.
No, it matters, Wes. Tell us. Tell the camera right there.
Did Heather go up there while she was having her baby?
Yeah,
I just didn't know that was a thing. Like when someone's like, usually
yeah.
like,
You
you're
get
with
your friend.
your family, then like after the baby's born, you're like, hey, come up to the baby the next
Right.
day. You know,
No,
like,
you can pick people to be in the room and stuff like that. People that are actually like supportive and give you the right, because not everyone has people that are in their family that are people you want in the room.
that makes sense.
Well, you know.
Yeah.
So
Valid.
you know,
You know who wasn't going to be there? Jake.
yeah,
He's golfing.
not gonna be there.
He was golfing. He actually was
Uh,
golfing that day.
I did. I am reading.
I know, and I had to go
I am
to
reading
Tequila
one
Girl
book
half
right now.
drunk.
You would probably like. It's
What's
called Demon Copperhead, and it's about this little boy growing up like in poverty, and his what?
It sounds awful. Not the book. The
No,
book sounds
that's his
great. It
nickname.
sounds scary already.
No, it's not a scary movie. It's just a
It's a
young boy
movie?
that grows up in poverty, and he's kind of getting passed through house. His mom goes through trouble with pills and stuff like
I don't
that,
need to see that.
and he's
I'm already
bouncing through
sad. I'm
foster.
already sad.
No, he's a funny kid. The way he talks is like really mature for his
has a
age
lisp.
because of what he.
I want to see Cocaine Bear.
Um,
Did you see the target?
Oh no, because it's a man
previews
reading
for
it.
that?
But
Dude, have you ever read a Stephen King book?
not yet. No.
I just did. And
Did you read The Stand?
I understand why he's so good.
yeah.
Did you read The Stand?
He writes so well. No, I did not. I read Atlantis, something Atlantis. Atlantis Lost. You would love it, Mike.
No, I know.
It's
I haven't gotten to him yet.
because the first one is like kind of sci-fi-ish. It's like broken into 3 books. It's
First
super
one.
weird.
You just
It's
went-
broken into
you just
3
went to
books.
The first one of his.
No, the book is broken into 3 separate stories
gotcha.
that sort of intertwine.
I was gonna say why?
It's
would
very
you-
strange, but
It's like the first one.
The next book I'm gonna
Yeah.
the next book I read in the first in a long time is
Make
gonna
it
be
fun.
the Junkies book. I pre-ordered it from JP and I
that
got
book's
it.
gonna suck. Come on.
Why?
Because JP wrote it. He don't know how to write.
You don't know him?
I do
Well,
know
no,
him. I
it's
know him
okay
for 20
because
years.
it's good to bounce back and forth because I'm like listening to like
You might like
a
it.
serious book. Like I'm listening to like the beginning of Japan right now, and I jumped to something stupid, which was Demon Copperhead.
Yeah, read a
which
couple
I'm really
books at
enjoying.
once.
Yeah, you go back and
That
forth.
book is not going to be like a page turner. It's going to be something you read. It's, a biography.
Crapper, it's
you
like a
can't.
crapper book.
if it
Yeah.
bores you a little bit, or if it's not, I mean, just jump
Good
to
thing I
another
poop
one
a
and go
lot,
back and
you know?
forth.
Yeah.
Go back and forth. Whatever. It's fun. New Year's resolution, Wes.
Mouth breathing.
Look at him making it up. I know, it sounded like
I don't
a.
really have a resolution. One thing I've been trying to do this year, that I haven't done the last couple of years, is put myself out of my comfort zone at work. So I've started doing like actual
TikToks?
cold calling,
Oh.
like different referral
Oh
partners.
shit.
Oh, always push yourself at work.
That sucks.
No, I think the social media stuff's good too.
Yeah, but calling someone and saying, "Hey, this is Wes," blah
Yep.
blah blah. Like,
Yep.
would you be open to grabbing a coffee or
Yep.
lunch? And you get rejected more often. than
Whatever.
not.
Are you calling like real estate agents?
real estate
Okay.
Yeah.
People I've never met.
Yep.
Just like, hey, this is what I want to do.
How else do you build it?
And I've had like such awkward conversations. But then I've had some great like, hey, let's do it. And grab coffee or lunch, and it goes
Yeah.
great.
That's good.
But then
well,
you
for
can-
every
you can-
well, here's the thing. If for every 10 no's, if you get a yes
Yep.
and then get them to refer you for the mortgage, boom,
But
baby.
I never did that.
Boom,
I've
baby.
been doing mortgages. It'll be 10 years this year. I've
Holy
never done
shit.
cold
Can you
calling.
stop by their
Never.
offices and stuff? Like go
No,
by
but
and
no one really
see?
goes in the office anymore. They used to. That was like an old school way. People would come by and bring
Yep,
flyers.
bring
and
something with
rates and
them,
stuff
or
like that.
yeah.
But because of COVID now, no one
Tickets
goes
to
in
the
office.
I mean,
game.
we have people coming to our office all the time.
Yeah, in
and
that
they-
industry, that's still how
they
it gets
bring,
done.
Oh, they bring little menus
Yeah,
or
yeah.
menus, little
And the contractor,
calendars
like the
or
mechanical contractor,
pens,
electrical world, like
pens,
that's
dumb
yeah.
stuff. Just or,
They
or-
buy
or
they buy lunch for the office.
just one guy. His wife makes cookies every year, and he brings them in.
Are they
Like
banging?
I'm sure she makes a ton, and he puts them in all little boxes.
Are they banging
But he-
though?
Yeah, it's great. Then he just brings those, and then we send like a thank you and everything. It's just like a mutual relationship
Yeah.
goes on for years.
But no, I mean,
and you
it's
buy
just-
from him or whatever,
Yeah.
use him or
Yeah.
yeah.
My whole thing this year is putting myself out of my comfort
I like
zone.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's me. I think I'm gonna do. I think I want to release like a song a month.
That'd be dope.
Yep. I didn't
haven't
want to
released
say that out
anything in
loud
years
because
other than Christmas shit.
I
'Cause
didn't
now
want to
you're
say it out
accountable.
loud.
Yeah, now you're.
But no, I'm already
timestamp that.
I'm already pretty much done with January.
That's the best thing to do is speak them out loud because then you're accountable to everyone listening.
Well, you put it out in the universe.
I'm the opposite way where I'm like, you've said so many things out loud. Don't say it out loud.
Me too. That's why I didn't say some of the other ones I'm doing because
I have a few.
Because like you don't want to be just a BSer who never gonna do
Well,
it.
you don't want to be like, I want to lose weight.
But at least it's ambition now. You know that you want to do it.
Yeah.
And I think I'm definitely gonna work. I think I'm gonna not eat breakfast every day as well.
That's easy. You can do that.
Oh, I know. I've already done it.
I pretty
the
much do it.
whole time,
Dude, I love breakfast.
So do I.
I didn't eat.
we eat
I
too
didn't
much,
eat
bro.
till
We all eat
2
too
something
much.
o'clock today.
That whole 3 square
Nothing.
meals is not a real
eat
thing.
too much.
The American diet. It's called it's terrible.
It was made up by big businesses in the 50s.
Yep.
It's a thing.
I'm
Jake's
literally-
smiling. He's like, Brent got one. There
He
he
finally
is.
caught out a big business. I love it.
Well, I'm trying
They're
to.
all evil and they all
I'm
been trying to
The
screw
food
us over.
pyramid is fake.
Yeah.
Like, it's bullshit.
What is?
The food pyramid.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Terrible.
balanced breakfast is not a real thing.
Who here still like drinks milk or eats?
Dude, cow's
Eats,
milk.
but-
I will drink milk if
like
I'm eating
cereal I'm talking
breakfast.
about. Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I make chocolate milk all the time.
Oh,
I
Yeah.
legitimately
12.
cut milk out before I really knew what was going on with my health and stuff. I
Yeah.
cut it out just because I was like, you know what? I'm tired of feeling like this every morning.
I hate
makes my
milk,
stomach
but
hurt.
goddamn, I don't love cheese and sour cream and shit like that.
I love-
I mean,
I love
I'm eating
cereal,
cheese.
but like I don't eat it anymore. I don't eat it at all.
I don't either.
I
I
might
can
have
skip
had one
lunch.
bowl down in Florida, but that's it.
I can skip lunch.
I had to try
but
it.
the
We have
first thing I
almond
think
milk.
about in the morning when I put my feet on the floor is fucking breakfast.
Dude, I know. I love breakfast too, but
You gotta
dude.
gotta
I had
figure out a
4
way to
eggs.
get past
I had
that.
4 eggs and 4
Listen,
sausage patties this
listen,
morning.
I think I'm talking about like the work day. I think weekends where like Amanda
Yeah,
makes
like,
like
I
eggs and toast and stuff. Yes,
Dude, Sunday morning, I love the smell
Same.
of bacon in the house
Same.
with some bluegrass playing or whatever. But like, yeah,
that sounds like a great Sunday, bro.
Tuesday, it is a great Sunday. It's every Sunday.
Yep.
And Tuesday
Coming over
morning,
to Jake's for breakfast
you should. Nice little smoke in the sun.
right before
From the
and then I'll go to
stove.
church with you guys.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm in.
I got that pizza oven now, and I
yeah,
annihilated my first pizza.
It's okay.
Annihilated.
It's
What-
trial and error, man.
And you said it was 4 minutes or something crazy like
No,
that?
it was a minute.
No, dude.
That's too high.
It went up to like 800. It's supposed to be 725. My problem was, you know what I did? I
Too much
didn't read total instructions. I covered it.
I got it.
While I was in there, because I was gonna go. All right, I'm gonna do like a minute and then pull this thing back. No, you leave it wide open when you put it in. You only cover it when you're like heating it up.
Yeah.
We got to talk about that Blackstone
Idiot.
too, dog.
Did you make your
Did
own
you get
dough?
one?
No, you said you were going to sell me
Oh
yours.
yeah. I'm still down to do that.
On the low low.
Yeah, I'll do
You're
it.
selling me your Blackstone? You don't
Well,
do
I want
that?
to get. I want to get the big.
He wants
dog.
to get the big dog.
But I have.
I'll take the beginning series.
It's not a beginning.
Did
series.
you
It's
make
a nice one.
Oh,
your
bad.
own dough?
He thought it
No,
was
we got cauliflower because
Okay.
I don't know how to make
See
cauliflower.
that?
So Jackson bought this little
Peasant.
this flour,
Yeah.
and it has like ingredients.
Like,
It's basically like pour flour,
Is it
a
healthy?
little bit of water, salt, sugar, and yeast. And you
Does he have a like,
It,
mix
it weighs out.
mix
and
it
everything?
all up.
Does he have a
And then-
starter? Like the yeast starter?
No, it was like a bag. I did it. I was sitting at his counter, and he was like, "Hey, I'm making dinner for the kids or whatever." So I just mixed it up. It was so easy, and it sat overnight
I wanna
and
come over there.
rises just a little bit. And he made pizzas on it. I didn't try it. He said by far
On the Blackstone?
No, just in the oven.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like once it was ready, 24 hours later or whatever, you make
Jake,
your pizza.
If he would have just grilled them instead of putting it in the oven,
Oh
they
my
would have been.
God.
Every
well,
pizza on a
he
grill is
said
nuts.
it was like the best pizza he's ever had.
Yeah.
Because the dough was so good. So if you do that with your thing, my goodness.
You know what? No, I dude. The second one, I was very close. It still wasn't. It wasn't done enough because I was so scared of the first one.
Yeah.
It wasn't done enough, but it was better tasting. I'll get it.
There was a guy in New York that Dave Portnoy tested his pizza. He during COVID, he just makes pizza
That was
out of
me. That was me.
his oven, but he uses like a pizza stone that you put inside your oven.
Yep.
Puts
That's
it on there.
That's what he cooked it on, a stone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have one in
you
the
got to have a stone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he just like I just cooked normal.
I think I
People
lost
were, like,
that in the
buying his
split.
pizza. He was like lowering it out of his window because like a third apartment.
That's
People
awesome.
would come by and Venmo him. He'd pass down the pizza.
I love that.
That's
That-
rad.
like,
That's probably so good.
Seriously, like that is one of my. When I first saw the one bite, everyone knows the rules, whatever.
Which he never takes one bite.
Dude, oh yeah,
my
that's
God.
the whole thing.
Laugh at Brent.
Jake.
That was me.
Wes.
It was probably.
sent it to
I think
you.
I sent it to you because it was literally years ago.
I didn't
right?
get the joke.
Yeah,
I'm
dude,
sorry.
It like dropped off of my stuff. I don't see him
Barstool
anymore.
is such, for as big as Barstool is, it's such an inside joke. If you're not into everything Barstool, you don't get half of it.
Yep. But I watched probably for like 2 hours him just trying pizzas.
it was amazing.
When it first came out, I was just
And,
like, yep.
it was like 2 or 3 months
He
where
got
I
kicked out
watched
of a couple
every
places.
single
Every one, dude.
and I
And the
loved
app,
it.
they're all
Loved
on
it.
there.
Yeah,
I'd
loved
love
it.
to send him to Slice House, see what he thinks of that place.
So what time do we have, dude?
We're at 59 minutes.
Wow.
Oh, I mean, we still have a few things. I guess we could carry on to
Kick it over to
Patreon.
the Patreon.
I think you just do the.
I know you want to think that, but
I think you just do the
I think we have to
Hamlin
do.
thing,
I think we have to do the Hamlin thing.
and then go to Patreon after that.
All right, so we're gonna end this with the crazy incident that happened the other night where I was putting Felix to bed and had a bunch of texts coming through like,
Dude, it was
he
wild.
just fell out on the court or on the field, and I said court 50-50. I put Felix down like I'm like, you gotta go to bed. Dog.
I gotta see this.
Yeah.
So I have like the Xbox Game Pass thing that came. It's like a monthly thing or whatever.
Yeah.
And Madden 22 was on there, and I know it's last year's Madden, but it was free. So I was like, I'll download it and play it. So I was playing Madden, and then our group chat started exploding.
Turn it off, right?
I turned it off and switched over, and I'm like, it was so crazy to watch him stand up and then fall immediately.
I was watching the game live like the whole time.
I should have been because the matchup was a great matchup.
That was a great
Yeah.
game. I need to Stephon Diggs get 20 points to win $500.
And by the way, every fantasy championship game was coming down to this
Stephon
game.
Diggs.
Oh, yeah.
This is the week for the
Woodburn
Super
and
Bowls.
Kenny, it was like thousands of
They
dollars.
ended up, the winner would have got 1,500. The loser would have got.
Well, they're
1,000.
still going to count the
So
game if they play it.
If anybody has been living under a rock,
They might not need
and
to play it, though.
and missed what happened. Hamlin was going for a tackle.
DeMar Hamlin.
DeMar Hamlin was going for a tackle.
Denny Hamlin.
That's
They ran into each other a weird way, kind of, not really.
Not
It's a
really,
normal
it was
looking
It was a
tackle.
normal tackle.
Normal looking tackle.
took a helmet to the chest plate, bro.
I think when they fell to the ground, maybe or something, but they fell to the ground. They both get up, and Hamlin kind of like
find this tweet.
leans back and forth and just falls straight back. And everyone
his
rushes to his
heart
sides.
just
They do
stopped.
CPR for him. 9 minutes on the field. They're actually about to put him in the ambulance
Yeah, they
that came on
took
the
him
field,
out.
but they actually took him out to do CPR, which saved his life in the end.
So I was watching it live, and they said, all right, there's a player down. We'll go to commercials. They came back,
They're like, yeah, we can't
and
even hide
you
it.
could tell something was a little bit off.
You can see everybody's faces. and it's
Everyone's
like,
faces, and then they're like, oh, he's still down. We'll take another break. And they come back, and there's an ambulance on the field, and everyone was on the field. And you were like, I've watched a lot of football. I've never seen an ambulance on the field. I'm like,
They said it's never happened.
this guy's probably dead.
Did it happen with Shazier out in the same field a few years ago? No.
They might have brought a, I don't know, because he was
There
like,
was 3 other guys apparently on that same field.
yeah, Tua, Shazier, and one other guy. But and then they were like, there's just nothing else to say. And they went to 2 commercials, and then they came back, and they had Susie Colbert talking. Like a girl's voice just piped in, which was weird because it was like back from headquarters. Because
her voice was cracking
she's like
bad,
the
too.
pro that they pay all the money to. She has to take the tough one, and
reins.
she was like,
Yeah, it's like, what are you talking
okay, they've we
That
don't
was
know.
her and
we
the 2
don't-
guys, right?
yeah, but it was just her voice at first. Then they went to commercials. Then they came back to that studio, and it was like, we don't need that part. We don't need the sad stuff. But she was like, we don't know what's going on, but it's been, they're doing CPR now for 9 minutes, and we just don't have a lot of updates. But it's a very, it's a tough scene to watch, whatever. And then they're showing Josh Allen crying and Stephon Diggs crying.
Dude,
So
they said the same thing
I'm like,
over and
that's when
over.
I was like, this guy he just died on the field. Like,
Right.
that's what happened. And he really did.
Well,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, if someone didn't help him, he would have been dead. So they
if he was
did
playing with Letty Dent, he would have
died.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
But
died.
anywhere.
Well, maybe not, because we would have been pumping on
That's
him.
what Jake
but
said. Jake said
still.
was like he literally did this in the best spot he could have
Yeah.
done it.
Yeah.
So the blunt force trauma actually has a name when you take it to the chest. It's called commodio cordis.
Yes.
And they
So what is it? A 1 in?
it's
They're
insane.
still not even sure that's it, though. They were saying today, like
Most people are.
no, they don't. They actually haven't diagnosed exactly what happened to him.
The fact that
They
this
just know that his
kid-
heart stopped.
Yeah, they know his heart stopped. They haven't said.
But it didn't stop on the hit. He stood up.
The fact that this kid
4 seconds.
that's what gave cardiac arrest though. It was he still had cognitive thing
went
going
through.
through, and then it shut off. But the fact this kid today, the Bills came out and said that he has full neurological function. It is incredible to me. He doesn't have brain damage.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I don't understand.
Well,
it.
I actually looked
Well,
that
they
up.
said his neurological function's intact.
Okay.
So you don't know what that exactly what
I'm
that
saying,
means.
and
It's
understand,
intact,
and,
right?
and right, and he's
So-
intubated, so he can't speak. But for
Yeah.
him to wake up and write down,
For sure.
did we fucking win?
Yeah.
Like that is
That's
insane.
a great sign.
When
That's a
you're
great sign.
That is TV lifetime movie material.
Yep. Might be.
most people don't really understand CPR, but when you're doing CPR, like you're pumping the
Pumping the
heart,
blood.
you're
Right,
actually pumping the blood. It's
Right.
not like trying to get you to
That's
breathe
why
again.
people get bruised ribs and broken ribs
like,
for people pumping their heart for them.
doing the heart's job. So like I was just doing a little research on myself, and I found a lot of cases where people were out for like 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Really?
And they were
And
still
they just
fine.
didn't call it.
They didn't have any brain damage or anything. So like, you know, a young dude in his prime, 24 years old or whatever, like he
Great
might
shape,
make it.
yeah.
You think he'll play again?
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah, I do.
I think he may.
I don't know, bro. He might be like, hey, I made my money. I'm done.
Here's
like,
the
I'm
thing.
Good.
So
he was a 6th-round draft pick.
So
He wasn't really
It doesn't
making
even
that
matter.
money.
Like, I think some
He
people
needs
No,
to make
listen.
some money.
It go over
This
there.
is why I should have
That's why
forwarded the
suck into
video
this stupid
that
toy
I
drive.
found today of this dude. It was like a Cleveland, like NBC Sports, like show, like kind of like the Junkies or whatever. But it was like 4 guys talking, and he broke down this kid's contract, the league's policy on disability, and how they've cut it by 66%, and so he got $160,000 signing bonus on his contract. He's making $860,000 a year, you know, and if he never plays again, he's fucked.
Yeah, this is his 2nd year.
No, he's
right?
not. He's got to go get a job like everyone else does.
I understand
You know
that,
what I mean?
but-
Yeah, like it
but
sucks.
likable
It's
guy,
tough.
he'll get a job anywhere.
with a great head
I
start.
understand that, but,
I know,
like,
but it's up
the
to him
league
to
and the
really
owners.
kill it.
Yeah.
Are,
Well, they don't know him anything.
I know, but do they?
No, I wouldn't even say that was a football-related injury, in my opinion. Like it was a regular tackle. Like
They
you know,
should be taking care of their own, though. These are billionaires.
They will. He will get his medical bills paid for.
You saw it. What happened to
But
his?
he has
medical. He has medical insurance.
bills, but like further
Yeah,
shit,
but like
they're not
dude,
liable for.
I don't know why they should be. Like, is your first employer paying you if you fall over?
I think.
But we're talking that. See, they're apples to oranges.
But
He had a heart
also at the
attack.
same time, though, with great risk comes great reward, right? So he was doing a job that he knew that you could get hurt.
Right, they're getting in car crashes every
to this
play. I
extent,
get it.
To this extent, no one expects that. But you also know my body's gonna be broken, and the NFL's not gonna cover it when I'm 50 years old.
But they
like-
should
well,
be.
they do.
If you're in the league for a certain amount of time,
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
But he's not vested. You have to be a 4-year veteran.
Which is a legitimate policy. You know what I mean?
it's
but
legitimate.
You
with
can't
such a crazy
pay
anomaly
everybody.
like this, though.
Well, we don't know how it's going to play out. They might hook him. You know, the Bills might make him a bill for life and pay him.
Oh,
You
he
know what I
probably
mean?
will
Like
be.
because
I think he's
of the
gonna play again.
because of the backlash. Like, hello, if
He may
you screw
play
this
again.
guy,
I think there's a possibility he may play again.
And
I mean-
there's so many avenues you could go with what he
It
does
happened.
next.
This happened to a dude that played for Man United. Before he played for Man United in Brentford, he was playing
Soccer player in
Anyway,
England.
Christian
Yeah.
Eriksen fell out on the
How
field
long ago was it?
a year and a half ago, 2 years. One of the best soccer players in the world. He's Danish. Had heart stopped.
everyone went around the field.
Heart stopped on the
Yeah.
field. They had to.
Did
one
he
of
get
his-
hit with anything?
Huh?
The ball or anything?
Nothing. He just
Yeah,
fell.
yeah.
One of his teammates had to stop him from swallowing his tongue. He's playing.
Yeah.
He's back
Was
to being
this
one.
Yeah, that was a
this-
wild scene.
Was this?
I
After
do remember
COVID?
that.
Huh?
Was this after COVID?
It was during COVID.
It was, yes.
There was something
Post-
way crazier, which you don't remember that Indian guy that was like going backwards on the field, the soccer player. He was like doing flips and stuff and going backwards.
Like, was he celebrating a goal?
No, he was like not even there. It was his body just doing it. Soccer player's body.
What are you talking about?
Watch soccer.
I don't like
Okay.
it sounds like a demon or something.
Soccer player's
Sounds
body
like a demon
goes
copperhead.
wild.
Player's body
I
goes
guess
wild.
unconscious.
How do you convulse
It'll
into
be there.
backflips?
It'll be there. Type videos or something. I'm telling you, it's the craziest
You know
video.
what? It was a snake charmer.
Can you turn that monitor to this? No, don't do that.
Man.
It's worth it.
I mean, you got to give more details than that.
Indian soccer player.
Indian soccer player, maybe. Indian
soccer player backflips. Yeah.
Unconscious
Involuntary
backflips. Yeah,
backflips.
involuntary backflips.
Soccer player
Involuntary.
dies on field. Did he die?
Yeah. Do that one. That's what they say. That's what they say it is.
Is it
It's
this
that
right
first
here?
one right here.
Okay.
I think that's it. Okay, it's baseball. We're not signed in. Perfect.
A nice little ad. Skip ad.
There we go. The Mizoram Premier League.
No. Oh, yeah, that might be it. Let it play here.
I don't like.
Oh my!
I hate
God.
watching people die.
I don't know what they're doing there.
Try this
It's like
Yeah, it
life
should
is
be-
over for him.
It should be this one right here. This looks a little bit
Full
like.
screen that,
player
Jank.
dies after crazy wrong goal celebration.
Gosh, dang it! I wish I really would have.
Here he goes. Watch this guy right here. Does a flip.
Dead.
Is that it?
That's not it.
Oh.
The guy goes absolutely berserk. You've never seen this in your life. go back. Go back.
Dead soccer player goes berserk. On the-
If I could just.
Pre-death berserk. Freak out.
Oh my God!
I mean, I'm pretty sure that's it, Mike.
No.
I think your memory is exaggerating what really happened.
No. This guy's doing literally backflips.
The guy just did 2 backflips.
This guy is it's the most bizarre thing you've ever seen in your life. It's worth it if we find it. Soccer player, bizarre body freak out. Soccer player, bizarre body freak out. Looks possessed. Yeah, types looks possessed.
Indian soccer player.
I mean, just type
He might be Pakistani. We don't know.
He might have been Pakistani.
He might
exactly.
be Bangladeshian.
Just type soccer. Yep, soccer player, bizarre body spasm.
Death roll.
I literally just found it.
I know.
The video where a soccer player looks possessed and does backflips and dies.
Possessed is the word we're missing. Hold on. That's what we're missing.
Possessed and dies. Dang it, man.
I forgot possessed.
Thankfully, there's like so many Indians.
Jake, you got to see this thing. It's so crazy. Yep.
Right, Arabian football player.
Yep.
Arabian.
Make
Taken by the angel of death.
Oh
my God.
Take it full screen.
I don't know why I'm laughing, but this is
full screen.
I think it's a very uncomfortable laugh.
Type sign in.
What, to prove you're over 18
Why
or
am I
something?
not signed in, dog? What is that?
Miller Music Entertainment.
Oh, whatever. Go ahead.
Yes, I want to
prove you're over 18 or something.
Arabian
full
football
screen
player
now.
gets taken by the angel of death.
Watch what happens to this man. It is out of control. Here he goes. Ready? Jump, flip, jump, flip, jump, backwards walk.
Oh my God.
Backwards run.
No.
Back flip. Up in the air.
Oh my God.
He was not awake for any of that.
He was taken by a demon.
Did he die?
And that was years ago.
He didn't die, right?
I don't know if he died, actually.
Well, it says, according to Reddit, he's dead.
I know, but maybe he is. Look, right there. You got hit in the head or something weird.
Dude,
you guys see the comedian
a demon
lady?
got him.
Look, hold on. Back it up.
I don't like it. I don't like this.
Okay.
There's a
The demons don't like us watching this.
There's a comment that says, if I remember correctly, that guy was kicked in the head, which caused a seizure. I'm pretty sure he did not die and recovered.
Yes. So back it up. Back up the video, please. Hold on.
That's
Don't
all
go
I
away.
needed. That's all I needed. One comment from some random thing.
Look, Jake, watch. When he first happens, dude, you're going back like 2 seconds. Go to the beginning. He hits this guy in the back of the head. It's so funny. Back it up to the beginning. God, he's backing up like 1 second.
You are ridiculous.
Go to the beginning.
Oh my
God.
You replayed it like 3 times.
No, you
You're
played
so
once.
impatient.
Right here. Ready? The first guy he hits. Ready? Big. He hits him in the head.
Dude, I don't like this.
That man had to deal with that, like some guy jumping and hitting his head like from behind. Anyways, type in what you're gonna type in, Wes. God.
You see a comedian that passes out?
Can I ask you
On
this?
stage, yep.
Did you think of that right now tonight, or did you know about that coming in?
Knew about that.
But did you know you were going to bring it up?
No.
It just popped in. That's so funny.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, it took a while, but it got there.
You ever seen that clip of the comedian where like he's getting heckled or whatever, and he's playing guitar, and he ends up hitting the dude with a guitar, and he's like, he had to come, and he rushed me, and the whole crowd was like, no, fuck you, dude, you just swung your guitar and hit that guy.
So apparently, this comedian did a joke about Jesus, then this happened.
Oh no. That's great. It's awesome.
Double vaxxed booster.
That's
flu
what she talked
shot.
about.
And I'm going to be honest, I have the shingle shot too.
She's old then.
And
She's in her
I
50s.
still get my period. What? Yes.
That got her right there.
Traveled, went to Mexico twice, did shows, meet and greets, never got COVID. Clearly,
Yes.
Jesus loves me the most. Seriously.
And
So nice. So nice.
Bro, she hit so hard.
So I'm in the emergency room. I look weird. Oh my god.
That's her?
yeah.
She hit the ground hard.
I passed
probably
out.
Please play her passing out again.
She probably blew her
turned
ACL
down a little
out.
Oh, dude, it's so funny that people laugh at her when she fell.
They're like, wow, this comic gets into it.
I'm in the emergency room.
Oh my gosh, that's ridiculous.
That is great.
All right. Well, I think is that it?
Oh shit, we haven't started the Patreon
dude,
yet?
I was very, that was
Oh, that was the ham.
I will say
talk
this.
about Hamlin real quick.
I got a little emotional watching all that stuff go down.
Why?
I felt terrible.
I got a little choked up.
Dude,
I
it
did.
was terrible.
I cried when Dale Earnhardt died.
I had already convinced myself that he was dead.
Yeah.
Me too.
Somehow he's not. But, It was terrible.
What's the toy drive up to, Wes?
$7.6 million.
It's almost $8 million.
Yeah, like none of it's going to him. It's really not that cool.
Yeah, it's going to kids.
I don't like it.
No, it should.
They changed the update that's saying that like if you want to
go
donate towards him.
Now the kids are like, what?
Yeah.
Yo,
I was supposed to get a PS5, bitch.
And whoever's running, he's like, yo, 6 mil. 6 mil. We're only taking $1.5 million. I mean, my man makes how much a year, you said?
$860.
By
this
the way,
year.
if he gets this,
and
I
he's
don't
a
want to
free-
hear any crying the rest of his whole life.
And he's a free agent.
If you get a $5 million lump sum handed to you, like you're good for life, and if you're not, that's your fault.
I mean, I agree.
Yeah. All right. Well, good.
Let's
We agree.
just
He's
hope he
good.
gets back to normal, and then
Yep. I'll go from there.
For all intents and purposes, he is like a super stand-up kid, like super big in the. Obviously, he's doing that. He has that center for kids in wherever Pittsburgh. Well, he went to Pittsburgh. I don't know where he's from.
He's from Pittsburgh.
Okay.
He stayed in Pitt because I guess he has a little brother who's 7.
Yeah.
And he wanted to stay close to home. He had
See?
offers from all over the place. But wanted to stay in Pitt. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If he would have went to a bigger school, he probably would have got drafted higher and got more money.
Pitts
But he
had
wouldn't
some
have had
studs.
the Bills medical stuff.
The biggest stud of all time, sir. Dan Marino.
Yeah, guy.
Come on now.
Didn't Fitz go there?
All right, from everybody here at
And
Zero,
old Kenny Pickett's.
we will see you later on the Patreon where you can enjoy more of what we're about to talk about.
Give me $5.
Are you guys ready? And 3, 2, 1, goodbye, everybody.
Yum.
Wait for it to go.